All right, people, Catfish Dave here. It's fall of the year. It's late November. Busy time for a catfisherman like me. Bottom line is I need to stock up on some skipjack for the freezer, which is why I'm up on this lake right here. And so we're gonna do some of that. Get enough skipjack for me to fish a couple days. I'm gonna put some in a salty, icy brine to flash freeze them. And then later tonight, I will be vacuum sealing those and putting those in the freezer. I'm starting out here, and I may suspend bait right here before we move back into this creek, and I may try to catch a catfish out of Melton Hill Lake. We'll mess around for a little bit and try. Can't hurt. I've got the bait. I've got catfish rods. I can't find my knife to cut it, but luckily I've got a spare. The old trusty Rapala. That's what we're gonna have to use. Yeah, man, this lake has catfish in it. They are not easy to catch. They're not in high numbers. Pretty good numbers of channel cats in this lake. The blue catfish are probably the rarest. There's probably more flatheads than blues. What are my water temps here? Oh, 54, about the same as on the Tennessee River. There's a lot of boat trailers at the ramp right now, and I bet you some of those are guys up here trying to get skipjack. We'll find out when we get back up in here. Let's drop a suspended bait once I get this thing untangled here. Right over the side of the boat, right off the mouth of this creek. I seen a little bit of life on the graph here. Actually, it looks like my boat has spun around a little bit. Yeah, we're still close. We're close to what I seen. It is late morning, probably about 10:30. The bait, threadfin shad, is loaded up in that creek. And last time I was here, there was skipjack. That's been several days. Either way, there's a fish on my graph right now. He just showed up. So there's something down there. And like I say, this lake is heavy in channel cat, not super heavy. Not like everywhere else in the country. That's just mostly what it has. And it has some big channel cat. I caught a 23-pound channel cat out of this lake one time. But there is a fish down there, which is why I stopped. I was initially going to go straight for the skipjack, but I seen life on the graph here. A lot of times this time of year, you know, these flatheads and stuff will hang up in these creeks when the water's nice, and when it gets really cold, they'll start moving back out to the main river. So this would be a good spot to intercept one of those. I wish I could find my other knife. Either way, I've got some bait to fish today, even if I don't catch no skipjack. Yeah, man, we'll just sit out here. I have drifted a little bit off my intended target, but not much. We're still in the fish zone. The plan is to go to Fort Loudon Lake after here, and it's dark at 5:30, so I would like to be put in on that lake by 2 o'clock, and it's 10:30 now, so we've got to fish here, catch bait here. We have to put back on the trailer, drive back through Knoxville, and relaunch and get started again, all before 2 o'clock. So it started out, this was just going to be a bait run right here, but I have catfishing in my blood, so I decided, since I had bait and I know there are catfish in here, This might not be a bad idea. We'll give this just a little bit of time. And then we'll start moving into the creek. Just had a fish look at my bait. You can see that up and down. He was on the bottom and he gave it a look. Something checked me out. And there he is right there, nibbling away. This waiting for a catfish is killing my skipjack time, and I know when I get to the Tennessee River we're going to wear some catfish out, but I just couldn't help myself. I know it's possible, so there's another one that just looked at my bait. I can see the up and then the back down, and there he is right there. It's channel cat, obviously. But yeah, I seen him check me out. Uh-oh, there we go. Down nice and slow, nice and slow. Yeah, that could be a flathead. That could be a flathead. We'll see. It's not a very big one. How's my drag? It's okay. Pulling like a flathead. The rod went down like a flathead. Trying to get him up before he spooks anything else out of there. About 2 bites of chicken salad and we hooked up here. I'd like to get a flathead because you don't get them, it is a flathead. You don't hardly get them dragging that often, so when I sit still like this, it increases my odds. He's a flathead, I see him. Yes, sir. Got some weird mark on the top of his head. I wonder which bait he hit. He's got some weird coloration, dark coloration there. I didn't bring my net here. Come on here, come on here. Yeah, very unique coloration on the top of his head. See that that dark on one side? Pretty wild. And the fish is just covered in mud on his belly there. But yeah, a little flathead out of Melton Hill. Cool. Don't splash my chicken salad, man. Another fish just checked me out there on the graph. He was up, 8 foot off the bottom and come down and gave my bait a look. I've got a wave-making boat fixing to pass me here. What's going on? He knew who I was. Don't rock the boat, baby. Yeah, my guess is there's lots of catfishermen going up into this creek after this bait. Now I better be getting my butt in there soon while there's still a few left. I'm getting worked on over there. Something's nubbing on me there. Yeah, we got an old channel cat pecking at us there. Well, all right, y'all, I can't sit here too long because the purpose of this is to get enough bait for tomorrow, maybe the next day, and actually freeze some. And I've got that separate cooler with that salty ice there, which I'll plan on turning into a brine. So yeah, I can catch catfish anytime. I've satisfied my itch for getting a Milton Hill catfish. I'm gonna go ahead and hydrate, because once we get started, I ain't gonna have much time to mess around. I got a water out already. We're gonna hydrate. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna turn off this graph because graphs scare Skipjack. All right, y'all, I'm just gonna keep going until I start seeing all these thread fins. Now, last time I was here, they were out here, but I'm not seeing anything. So they could be all bunched up in the back. We'll keep trucking. I'm not seeing any schools of bait back here. They could be up real shallow today. Yeah, okay, I can see them busting back here everywhere. Another 200 yards back here. They are just busting water everywhere. If they keep doing that, this will be an easy day. There's another boat back here now. Okay, I'm starting to see them right up here. So let me slow the boat down. Way down. I just seen some pop right at this first dock. Yeah, we're gonna have an easy day here. A lot of leaves in the water. I don't like that. That catches my lures. All right, y'all, I'm starting to spook these thread fins with my boat, so we're getting in it. About another 50 feet and we're gonna stop the boat. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the boat here. Okay, y'all, they are working that school right behind me right there. And we're hit. Back grub. Fat dog. Basically just look for where they're working a school of minnows and throw right into that. That feels like a white bass. And I'll take a white bass. We'll keep a white bass. We'll keep a couple of them anyway. Must be a big white bass. He's pulling good. Yeah, that's a white bass. We'll keep him. Nice white bass. Got more than one on, if they stay that way. Now we're back to one. We had a double there. Big skipjack. Them's the kind that break your flies. Yeah, big dog. There's a school of minnows right up there. I can see them on the surface. See if anything's in them. Yep. That's a white bass, I believe. No, it's a skippy. A lot of times you won't see these skipjack, but if you see the minnows, they're under them. Yeah, buddy, there's 3 skippies. I'll throw him in for today's fishing or tomorrow's fishing. All right, y'all, I've got older bait in this cooler and I don't want to mix them up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my old bait and face it one direction. I'll put the heads facing that way. The newer bait, I'll face the heads this way. And that way I use that older stuff up first. And then I can use these that I'm putting in there now tomorrow or the next day. They got to still be here. I just seen some minnows come up, so I know there's a school of minnows right there. Most of the minnows are over by that stack. That's where we need to go. See them boiling the water back there? Look at that. We need to go back that way. Let's go back down that way, y'all. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Come on in. Just leave him there till he simmers down. And we're on. Yes, sir. We'll leave him down there till he simmers down. Yeah, boy. Come on in. I didn't see the skip, but I seen the minnows. Most of them are hitting this white one on the back. They have got this grub tore all the pieces. We'll be changing it out in a second. Seen one jump right there. There we go. On the white one. They're liking that white today. All right, y'all, I've already got enough to put in that cooler. Everything else will go in my brine. Let's go ahead and get these in here. We've got plenty of bait for another trip. Everything else will go in brine, and we will shut that. Do some vacuum sealing tonight. They're all up in here. Go ahead and spotlight. There we go. There we go. That's a small one. So I may, no it ain't. We're going to brine you. No. Don't break my flies up. I'm gonna trade him out. I'm gonna freeze the bigger one, so let's trade him for a bigger one. Yeah, boy. I will be busy tonight vacuum sealing skipjacks. There we go. That easy. That easy. On the green that time. Another smaller one, so I'll trade him out for one of those bigger ones. I think the bigger ones freeze better. They're a little tougher. These things are busting everywhere. Grab another big one out. Chunk him down in here, in the brine. There we go. Right at the boat. Right at the boat. All right, y'all, I'm gonna go to this other rig with just 2 of them on there. They just quit hitting what I had once I lost that initial white. This is a little smaller. It's got one of those tubes on there, but the jig sizes are a little smaller. There we go. And he come on. He hit it though, first cast, so this is a little lighter weight. A little more of a finesse. There we go. This is that little bitty line. See which one he hit. 6 pound. Come on, don't get in my trolling motor. He's all up under the boat. He hit the back one. They're not wanting this tube bait at all. So what we're going to do is I'm going to change that tube bait out. And we had good luck with a 2-inch white. That's what we're going back with. Right at the boat, on the green. Right at the boat. He swallowed it, man. Hold still. Got it down in there. Y'all, let me put a white back on here. On the top here. As soon as we put white on, we hook up, see if he hit the white. He sure did. I'm telling you, man, white's the color today. If I was running 2 white ones, we'd be wearing them out. As soon as I went back to that 2-inch white, first cast. Last time they was hitting chartreuse just as good. Today they're hitting chartreuse, but they'd rather have white. Crazy fish. Yeah, boy. I got a double on if they stay. Those doubles don't like to stay on. And this is on that 6-pound line too. See if I can get them both. Nope, we already, yeah, they're still on there as of right now. Yeah, we got a double. That makes it a little quicker getting two at a time. Come on. Yeah, way up there. Oh, that's a big one. You're gonna go right into my trolling motor. I had one do that last time here and cut me off. It's one of them King Daddy size. King Daddy. Mm-hmm. All right, y'all, I'm gonna move upriver because the bulk of the bait has moved upriver, it looks like. About 100 feet up. I got one back there though. They're getting farther and farther from my boat, I know that. On the white. They like that white. That white's all tore up, man. Get way down there. They seem to hit better away from the boat. They'll come close to the boat, but I'm not getting too many close to the boat. I think they're leery. As long as I get way away from the boat, they tend to be a little less lure shy. Say, this is shallow. They're the smallest one of the day. Buddy, you're so small, I'm just gonna let you go compared to everything else we've got out here. Come on. You get another year. Right on there. Oh, he didn't quite make it. He hit right there, and he hit it again. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Come on around here. That white grub is just about to fall off. Y'all, we can't do this too much longer because it's very short days, and I want to go to Fort Loudon for at least an hour or so, catch some catfish, catch some blue catfish to finish this video up. Yeah, boy. Come on in here. Come on in here. On the white. And we're on the white again. Oh, he come off and went to the green. How did he do that? He was on the white, fell off, and then got nose hooked in the green. He's not even hooked in the mouth. It caught him right in the top of the head. But he was on the white. Yeah, ate the white, got off, and then got hooked through the top of the head. He was just meant to get caught. Just ain't no way around it. And we're on. Now it seems like the bite's picking up again. He's on the white too. And he stayed on the white. Yeah, I about got that Yeti cooler filled up with the icy brine stuff. Isn't that nice? I seen you over there. Yeah. All right, y'all. We can't stay too much longer. I'd like at least an hour or so to fish. On the white. Every time they like that white. If I was running 2 whites, I'd probably be getting them 2 at a time. Now, how did that happen? There we go. The 2-inch crappie master. Yeah, that cooler is about to the top. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. See if he's on the white too. He is, right on the top one. Imagine if we was pulling 2 whites. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. This one's about to fall off. It's busted in half. Well, I'm gonna take pliers to get that off. We tore that white grub up. All right, y'all. I've got to fight rush hour traffic through Knoxville, put the boat on the trailer, take the boat off the trailer, and get set up. And we got to catch some catfish. So let's start easing out of here and head to Fort Loudon. All right, y'all, we're gone. Let's get this boat back on the trailer, get through Knoxville, get put in on Fort Loudon here. All right, people, we are here, Fort Loudon Reservoir. It took about, the time is 2:44 by the time I fought that Knoxville traffic, got over here. We don't have a lot of time to do this, so we're gonna move, cover water, drag, and I came to the same section of the river I caught fish at last time I was out here, several days ago. Either way, let's get some baits in the water. We don't have long to fish. The good news is I did find my other knife. It was under my net there, so it's always nice to have that. I just swallowed something. Get the boat forward. Sun's going to be right in the camera. That's just the way it does in the afternoons. Okay, there is a fish right there on the screen. That's a good sign. It's a good sign. The wind is going. It's not super strong. It is going. Let's cut some bait up. Grab my older skipjacks facing the other direction. I may even throw a piece of white bass down the middle. I don't know if I will or not. We don't have much time to play around with different kinds of baits. I may not. We may just go all skipjack, run about 5 baits total. 4 on planer boards, 1 straight out the back. Get the old spread 'em planer boards from Wesley Man out. We got to make quick work of some catfish here. There we go. Last time I was out here, they hit heads and chunks. It didn't matter, so maybe that'll be the same way today. Get that out. We're going to be fishing around, starting out around 60, but most of what we will be fishing will be 50 foot of water. We're pulling straight up the center of the channel. The old riverbed. If I had time, I would go downriver and come up, but we don't have time. There's a fish right there. So they are out here in the channel still. That's 2 I've seen. It's a good sign. It's always nice to catch fish when you're making a fishing video. We've done caught a flathead. Now we're going to catch some blue cat. Put some nice good sized chunks on. I need to replace that. There's a big nick in that. I'll remember one day. Maybe when a fish breaks me off, I'll remember. Get her chunked out. Old dragon sinker. 3-way rig, then of course your heavier leader, some flotation. Good size hook. Go ahead and lock this one down. It's getting way out there. The farther you are away from the boat, the longer it takes to reel the fish in, especially when you're this deep. Yeah, buddy. Fix my strap. Go ahead and lock that green one down. Yeah, these boards are pretty quick. They've just got a speed clip on the back side, slides it on, and this like clothespin thing up here. Pinch it, put it on the line, let her out. Once you get it where you want it, lock her down. Put that there. One more. And I'll throw a 5th rod down the back too, once we get the boat turned. And there it is. We've got right at 2 hours to catch catfish before I gotta have this back on the trailer to be dark. And I've got to freeze up this skipjack in that other cooler, so 58 feet. Go ahead and turn to the right some more. All right, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and get my sunglasses on. I'm gonna need them. I won't be able to see nothing. Costas, which is short for cost too much. I usually hang my remote up right here where I can grab it. A lot of times I'll slow the boat down if I hook something good size, so we'll throw it there. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and get me a snack. Some more chicken salad and some Triscuits. Is that a bite? I think we just got our first bite on a headpiece. Right after I finished my chicken salad. See what else we got in the box here. I'm still hungry. We'll eat some of this Italian sub here. Was that a bite? Might have had a bite there. Bite on a head, bite on a chunk. Oh yeah! That's a drag puller. He's a booking it. He's a booking it. Ah. About to drop my sandwich. If chicken salad won't get them, we'll use them Italian sub to get them. They usually hit when you're eating. Yeah. Yeah, boy. He's staying way away from the boat, man. He ain't no little bitty one. He pulled too good. Get me another bite of sandwich here. Yeah, boy. He's running to the boat now. Running to the boat. There we go. Yeah, he's a better fish. Get my rod up there. I'm gonna let that out. Go ahead and get this sandwich in my mouth. These fish will splash them. I don't want no wet sub. He may have my line. I believe he does have my line. See how that board's spinning back out? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pop this because I believe he's got it. He's getting close. There he is. On a chunk. Nice fish. Yeah, there's that other line. Fish got mud all on its side. Got him. Yeah. I'll set him there till I untangle this line. All right, y'all, didn't take too long. Nice one. Nice healthy fish. Of course, my overall strap's got to be out of whack. All right. I need to adjust that strap. If ever you're not catching catfish, just grab something to eat and you'll usually catch one. There we go. I just talked about food and I'm getting bit right there. There he goes, there he goes. He's eating it. He's holding it. I'm out to get him. And he's on. He wouldn't run with it. Just held it. Yeah, boy. Hope I got a good hook set because he never ran, just grabbed it and held it. He's not moving much. It's kind of an odd bite. I don't feel no tail kicking. Let's see what we got here. That was an odd bite. Okay, I felt a little bit there. Odd bite, odd fight. This one must be asleep. I'll bring him around this. That headpiece is fixing to get hit. Either that or... Okay, see, we got that board way out there. Look at there. How did we do that? We did. Let me go ahead and pop this. I have no idea how that center one got that outside one unless something ran across. You know, this is an odd fighting fish here. He ain't really fighting, just kind of going. I don't know, now he's feeling kind of heavy. Uh-oh. Y'all, I wonder if we got a flathead on here because they'll bite different like that. And you can catch them dragging. It's not impossible. Let's see, there's my other line. What? Where's this fish at? What have I got here? Is he on that board? I think the fish I got is on this rod. That's what's going on here. That's what's going on here. We don't even have him on this rod. I might have to hand pull this fish in the rest of the way. Let me see here. This fish is on braid. I feel him. I'm wondering if it's a flathead. The way he feels. Because he feels different. This is some craziness right here. Stinking wind. There he is. It's a blue. It's a nice blue. It's a nice one. Hold still now, buddy. Get up in here. We got a mess. Yeah, we got line going everywhere. We got a mess. We got fish number 2, and there goes my strap again. There's a bite. No, don't bite yet. I'm not in the position to get bit. I think he's on. I think that fish is on. I really don't want him swimming in this crap. All this line I got out. Take these glasses off. He's on there. All right, y'all, about run up on the bank there. I got to take these glasses off so I can see what I'm doing here. What a mess. We have a fish on the green rod and a mess here. This hook is wrapped around. This old braided line does weird stuff, man. I'm just gonna cut this, y'all. It's wrapped around so many times. We'll just cut the leader off. Now it'll come up. There we go. Let's go ahead and pull this fish in here and see what we got here. I know we got one on here. If I can keep him out of that line I just threw in the water. He's getting right in it. Look at this. That board went right in that line. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, what a pain. Get up here. I see that other line, I believe. Yeah, I do. It's got that planer board. I'll tell you what, man. Can't win. What a mess. Come on in here, fish. Well, y'all, they're straighten out. They're number 3. And that line done caught this right here. When you don't have very long to fish and this sort of stuff happens, I'll tell you. I believe we finally got it. Well, all right, y'all. I got some leaders to tie. We'll cut this one too. It's the only way I'm gonna get it done today. This braided line loops around. What? How did that come loose? Y'all, in 5 years of dragging baits, that's the worst I've ever seen have happened to me in a trip. And it's because we don't have long to fish. No telling what we could have caught with those 3 rods in the water. Where are you going with it? Yes, sir. Feeling some tail kicking, so it's a smaller one. Now see if we can keep that smaller one out of that other line. It wouldn't surprise me if he tangles it up, just as bad of luck as we've had out here. He's going right for it. Usually they'll run to the back of the boat, but I think we're just meant to be hung up out here, y'all. Trying to get him up high. Since he's small, I can control him. Hopefully he missed it. We'll know here in a second. All right, number 4. Number 4. Go ahead and let that line out. He's hooked in the top. top. Get up here. These fish are cold, y'all. Oh, a little bitty one. Y'all, I ain't no overall specialist, but I need to tighten this thing up somehow. I wear them, but I don't know much about them. And I don't even have the gosh dang things buttoned up. Like I say, I ain't no overall specialist. Eat it, eat it. He ate it. Yeah, we keep getting on that left side over there. They're wanting to be on that side of the river. Ain't no real big one. It is number 5 if he stays on. Yeah, boy. Come on in here, old blue catfish. See if I can get him up high, get him over that board. Yeah, boy. I believe we missed the other planer board. Yeah. Get away from that other line now. He's trying to get it. Get off there. All right, fish number 5. Go ahead and let that board out. Got my chunk back. He's just big enough I can probably pull him in. Yeah, boy, hold still. Old fishing. Them some cold fish out here in November. Look at there, look at there, look at there. Same side of the river. Way over there to the left. This one feels decent. I need to get the boat way over there to the left. I don't know why they're way over there, but they are. People think catfish want to be up on these ledges. Man, I get them all the time out in the middle of the river like that. All the time. Come on in here and stay out of that line. He's running to the boat, so that's good. Now if I can just keep him up out of that other board. Usually a bigger one will run to the boat like that. He's a better one, I can tell that. Get my boat way over there. They're wanting to be way out there. Did he get me? Can't tell if he got me or not. I think he might have. That board's acting weird. I believe he did. Yeah, he did. Let's just go ahead and pop that board. it won't pop for whatever reason. This one's pulling good. I don't know what the deal is with that board. It won't hardly pop. He's a nice one. Get up from around that motor now. There he is. There's the line. Old muddy fish. We've had some bad luck getting twisted up today. Some bad luck with that. Oh, fat fish. Covered in mud. Let's get up on this other cooler here. There we go. Old butterball fish right there. Old fat one. Yeah. Look at the muscles on the top of his head. Stay to that other back rod now. I may just pull that one in. I may just pull this back one in since he wants to get around there like that. Yeah. Come on in here, back rod. I don't want to tangle no more lines. Get that out of the way. Number 7 here. Number 7. Feeling decent so far. Just got some weight to it. Yeah, these fish will start hurting you back after a while, lifting on them. Come on up here, fish. This was on a head piece. Where are you at, old fish? I know you're close. I seen Bubbles way back there. There he is. That is a good one. That's a real good one. Fat dog. That's a good one. That's a good one. That is a good one. I believe we might have a... That's a good one. Yes, sir. I might take a picture of that old fish for the social media. Oh. Come on up in here, good old fish. Yeah. Nice one. These things hurt your back after a while, man. Oh, God. Look at the color of that fish, how pink it is. It's cold. Open that up. Where's that hook on the other side? Big old wide head on that dude. Might have to get the pliers on that. I'm gonna throw this out. I'll have to get pliers on that. Look at there, look at there. I thought I was fixing to have to grab that one. We got nailed. It's the way it's come back out right there. There we go. Woo! Stay still now. Gosh dang it. Somehow he's got my skipjack. All right, y'all. Oh. Straighten that tail out. Got a head on that dude. Yeah, fat dog. Woo! My back's killing me. Thought I was going to have to catch that fish. What's going on? Whoever they were, they knew me. Yeah, this channel really shallows out here. We went from 50 to like 43. I don't know if we'll get anything here or not. We'll cruise a little longer. We got a little daylight left. Well, I'm marking a couple fish right there in 43 feet, so we might get something out here. Oh, he's pulling drag, he's pulling drag. I'm just gonna let him go. He's pulling line. There we go. He pulled some line out. That was on a head. He nailed it, man. We did get one shallower, 43 feet. I'm gonna call it with this one because my back's gonna be killing me. I might even slow down the boat to get him in here. Yeah, boy. He peeled some line out of that reel. I just let him go before I grabbed it. No sense in putting all that stress on my back. Sometimes a smaller fish can fool you, but man, that's the biggest bite of the day, without a doubt. Yeah, boy. He feels good. He ain't no little one. Staying down. Felt that little bit of roll. Don't like that. Now let's shake that hook. Might have to get another picture. Where are you at, bud? Where are you at? Don't see him yet. All right. Don't go getting around that motor now. Okay, I see the bubbles way back there. There's some more bubbles. There he is. That's a nice one. Could. Okay. About like the last one we got. Good, solid fish. Good, solid fish. Come on up here. My back's killing me. Handling all these fish. Come on. Net. No, come on, net. Don't get all crazy. Oh, the net wants to get all crazy. There you go. Come on up here. We got it. That's a nice fish. Nice fish, man. Another solid fish. One little piece of skin there. There we go. On the head piece. All right, y'all, these things are killing my back. We're gonna call it with this one. I'm getting out of here. Still got probably 30 minutes of daylight, man. My back just can't take this no more. Oh. Come on. Gosh dang it. Straighten out. All right, y'all. Oh. All right, y'all, just kind of a cat fisherman YouTuber's chores kind of day. I needed some bait. I wanted enough bait to fish a couple days fresh, and I wanted some to freeze. I accomplished that. I wanted to get a flathead in front of that creek before we went in to catch skipjack. I accomplished that. I wanted to rush back here with a minimum amount of time and put on an impressive catfish show right here in my home lake, old Fort Lousy Reservoir. And for this lake, that's good fishing. You know, it's just that time of year when you can do this. Don't you wish you could catch fish like this? You can if you get out here. This is a video. There was fish in the video. That makes the fishing video. This is Catfish Dave with another one, signing out.